Hello friends, and welcome back to the horror section. This is going to be just to kind of get out there and show you what's at this cool place I found. Just go through a few movies, and I want to talk about another channel that I'm kind of doing. It's as I look through the movies here, it's just a channel where you kind of where I kind of just do a bunch of oddball stuff that probably has nothing to do with horror movies and stuff like that. Just kind of check stuff out, and just maybe, you know, one episode might be something funny, the next episode might be something else, the next episode might be something a little different. So I was kind of wanting to put that on there just to see if you if any of you guys might want to check that out. There's probably not going to be any horror stuff in there, but there might be something kind of comical or some kind of oddball video that you might want to see. So I'll leave a link below to that, and it's actually called the I'm calling it the ADDIBRAY experiment, and you might have seen that on some other videos. I kind of gave links to them, but like I said, if you wouldn't mind just kind of going over there and maybe subscribing to it and just checking it out, see if I'll try to do some kind of funny videos, and like I said, oddball videos. I've done some videos about the fair here that I'm at, and I'd appreciate if y'all wanted to come over there and kind of check that out and see if you might want to watch that, because you know, I just thought about, you know, I don't want to show a lot of that stuff on my horror video on here, the horror section, because a lot of people might not want to watch that, you know. But you know, if you want to tune in to watch some funny videos and stuff, you might want to just subscribe to that video. So that'd be cool if you would. But I don't want to throw it on everybody, so I figured I'd make, you know, a different channel for that. And here's one for the horror man. He'd probably like this one. R.L. Stine's Goosebumps. How I got my my head shrunken. So there you go. Kind of cool. These are like $2.50. That's not too bad. But like I said, if you'd want to subscribe to that, and I'll just have different things. I guess you could call it a video log, a vlog, or whatever they're called. But I just try to do some comedy and some funny stuff, and might do some videos where I show like different things that I do, you know, that when I come around where I live and stuff, just different things. I might go to the zoo and maybe show a video of that, or go here and there and just show a video of that. So if that sounds interesting to you, just kind of subscribe to it. Like I said, I'll leave the link below. But I just kind of wanted to get that out of the way, and I'm hoping you'll subscribe. But if you don't, that's fine. But like I said, I just didn't want to show a lot of those videos here because, you know, most horror fans might not want to see that. So I'm just going to make it a different channel altogether. So please subscribe to that if you would, and thank you for that. And I'll just continue showing these movies off, and I'll kind of get out of that, and we'll see what we got in here. Last Resort. I've seen this one before. It's been a long time. They've got some pretty good movies here. They're all $2.50, so that's not too bad really. And this is just it's kind of a store, like a thrift store sort of. They've got a lot of good stuff in here. Pretty cool. Got books over there. Nice and cool too with that big fan. So I've been hot out there at the fair, working out there on the the senior agricultural building, just putting up the vegetables and stuff. So I'm glad to get in here and kind of cool off a little bit while I look through these movies, and I figured you might enjoy kind of looking through them with me, seeing if I can find anything good. There's Rush Hour. Let's see, Taxi. There's Good Against Evil. Huh. They've got some interesting titles in here. Hardwired. Cuba Gooding Jr. and Val Kilmer. That's a pretty good combo right there. Trying to see if there's anything really cool in here. There we go, Buckmaster. That's what everybody needs. A haunted house. Oh, here's one of these. David Carradine and Lee Van Shelf, or Clef. That's a pretty good one. My dad would actually probably like that one. That's pretty interesting. That's in one of these kind of CD-like cases. That's pretty neat. I'm gonna have to check into that one. I'm starting to get a few of those because some of those are like, the movies are like out of print and they're really hard to find. So if I see any of those like that, I always look them up. I'm not for sure what this one is. Oh, Social Network. Should have knew that. There we go. Of course, it's in a thin case. That might have been part of a collection. Ah, there we go. It's got Charlie Chan in there. That's pretty wild. I actually watched some of those Charlie Chan movies. I prefer Mr. Wong, but Charlie Chan's alright too. Let's see. Ah, Deep Blue Sea. This is I actually like this pretty good. Don't kill me for it, but I actually liked it. And I think I went to the theaters and seen it. It's been a little while. I didn't mind it too bad. I'm actually looking for one for my friend. I'm looking for, let me see here. What was I looking for? There's a certain one, Nikki, Little Nikki, with, I guess, Adam Sandler. He was wanting me to try to find Little Nikki, and I have found it, but it's always in very bad shape because it's these paper-like cases, and the papers are usually wore out of all the Little Nickies that I've seen, or they've got real bad water damage, so I don't really want to get them. And usually when I try to get movies for a friend that asked me, I try to get the best copy, you know, try to get a good copy of it, because I'd hate to get a bad copy and have to live with it. So I try to get a good copy for everybody. Sometimes those have some kind of cool horror movies in them. Here's a pretty good one with Scott Adkins. He does a pretty good job in Action Star there. Does a pretty good job in some of them. So they've got some good titles here. Here's Married with Children Season 1. Oh, Al Bundy there. Ozzie and Harriet. Older show there. Oh, here we go. Steven Seagal before he got big and fat with a lenticular slipcover. Action or Attack Force. I can't read. Ooh, Cop and a Half. Oh, there's Burt Reynolds. He just passed away not too long ago. He was a pretty good actor. I enjoyed Burt Reynolds. Good actor. As we keep searching here, there's a weird one. Santa Fe Trail. Widespread Panic, the band. Ooh, The Commish. I actually used to watch this. I didn't mind it too bad. Can't really remember what it's about though, but I enjoyed it pretty good. Gene Wilder, there we go. Martha Stewart movie. Oh, this is a pretty good little shop. This is like the first time. Actually, there's Michael Keaton, Johnny Dangerously. I actually come in here a couple days ago, so I figured I'd make a video since it was over here right next to where the fair is. So I knew I'd be here today. So I've kind of looked through these. They weren't really anything that I really wanted. Had a lot of good titles in here, but it's just nothing that caught my eye. I've actually got this one, One Man's Justice. That's older title with old Brian Bosworth, Pirates of the Caribbean. what that is. Now here's one that I was looking at, Giallo. This is a Dario Argento movie, like a later one, with Adrian Brody. This one I thought about getting. It looks pretty interesting. I think I've seen it before, but I don't remember. That's why I was kind of thinking I actually had it. I had to go. I've got so many movies, I have no idea. But for $2.50, that's not too bad. I looked it up. It wasn't like hard to find or out of print or nothing. There's 4 weird movies. When a Stranger Calls, the remake. Yeah, alright movie. Here's a weird one. Jeff Daniels. Like a weird hunting movie. I don't know, that looks kind of crazy. Shaun of the Dead, Love Guru, Dirty Dancing. Oh, there we go. Steel Sealed Dirty Dancing. That's what we need. Oh, that's cool. Black Xmas Unrated Edition. So that's a pretty good little find right there. I think I've already got that one, so I'll just leave it. There's Rudy. This is all right. I didn't mind that too bad. It wasn't like the best movie ever, but I didn't mind it. All right, here we go. Some good westerns there. There you go. Randolph Scott. Ooh, The Godfather. Where the buffalo roam. It's hard to see through the phone. It's in very bad condition though. Very bad. The paper cover was in pretty bad condition on that one. Here's I think I've got this one. Kind of like a line on the safari kind of movie. Here's a lot of videotapes and some magazines. Kind of cool. And then they have some of the boxes. Now there's just some alright kind of titles in this that I remember seeing, unless somebody got them. Oh, that's pretty cool. Double Dragon. It's in a little bit of bad condition, but that's how you're going to find. Ah, cool. Michael Jordan Above the Rim. Phew. I bet that guy can still dunk nowadays. I don't know what that is. There's a movie called Final Exam. I thought that was a different one. Ah, football funnies. There we go. That's what we need. Poor old guy's got his helmet knocked off. Phew. Pilates. Workouts for dummies. That's what I need. I'm a dummy, so. There we go. If you see any of these that look interesting, please comment below, because I can come back and get them, because I don't really know if you see anything that might be out of print that's kind of hard to find, and I'll come back in here and check on it. That one looks interesting. I always just kind of look for very I have no idea. Battlefields. Ah, here we go. Nothing runs like a deer. Wind Runner. Oh, that one's cool. I've never heard of that before. TV Classics. 4 Jill in a Jeep. 4 Jills in a Jeep. I had to. Still got some Lord of the Rings. Oh, there we go. The John Wayne. Well, let me tell you, Pilgrim. Here's a, this was actually a pretty good one. I thought this was a pretty good movie right here. I See You. I thought that was a pretty good little, kind of like a thriller with Sylvester Stallone. I didn't mind it too bad. There he is. There's the man, John Wayne. Check it out, and it's got William Holden in it too, so that's pretty cool. I don't know, that was awful, wasn't it? Oh, Tupac and a few other, Marlon Wayans, wow, and Dwayne Martin. That's a pretty cool little movie, Above the Rim. Ooh, The Man Who Knew Too Much. Wow. Is this? He directed Alfred Hitchcock, that's what I thought. And Peter Lorre, who played in a couple of, I don't remember, he played in a few like detective movies. I don't remember what his name was. Mr. Moto or something like that. Arthur. Is this who I think it is? What is his name? Yeah, Dudley Moore. There you go. Thought that's what that was. Karate Kid. Ooh, Excalibur. I like this movie pretty good. That is a nice cover. Wow. That one's $1.50 though. That's a good movie though. It's got a nice looking cover to it. Here's a classic shoe with a little bit of sun damage there. The Mummy, pretty good. Pretty decent movie. I didn't mind it too bad. I've seen this before, I don't really remember. Here's a little bit of Dudley Moore too, ain't it? I believe that's him. I might be mistaken. Yep, Dudley Moore. I thought, and John Lithgow, of course. I've actually got that one on DVD from Anchor Bay. Forrest Gump. Oh no, it strikes again. I was thinking this was looked like a screener for some reason. The Void. Above the Rim again. Here we go. My favorite Western, Blazing Saddles. I love this movie. Great movie right here. I know it's silly. It's a little rough around the edges, but I really like that movie. It proves some good. It does some good points in it to me if you watch it like I do. I like it pretty good. The X-Files. Oh, Football Follies. Stranger by Night. Jennifer Rubens, William Cat. Or Cats. The Faculty, that was a pretty good one. Jackal wasn't too bad. The 10 Commandments. Pretty cool, nice cover. Blue Chips. Shaquille O'Neal maybe? No. Yep. Oh. Good old Shaq. New Rose Hotel. There's two of them. Guess it's Asia Argento, isn't it? I'm thinking right. Yep. Dario Argento's daughter, so that's kind of cool. This one looks interesting. Ooh, Carrie Ells is in there. It's got to be pretty good. I have a my mother's sister actually married a person that's pretty far off kin to DJ Qualls there. That's actually his last name is Qualls. He said it's like a distant cousin and pretty far off, so that's kind of cool though. But they're at least in the family there. Abyss. Here we go. Hasselhoff and Linda Blair bail out. Oh no. And we're almost done. The Emperor's New Clothes. Got some Disney ones here. Flubber. Spirit of the American Revolution. That's actually kind of cool. I don't know what that is. I guess it's just somebody telling about it. Kind of neat though. Hercules and Xena, the animated. Pretty neat. Kevin Sorbo. I was seeing if Bruce Campbell was actually in here, but I didn't think he was. I don't know. I was thinking because he does. He's one of the characters in there, but I guess he wasn't in that movie, or they at least didn't have him on the back. They might have used his voice in there. I'm not really for sure. That's Zulu Rocky. And then there's a bunch of cool albums here. A lot of cool stuff there. And they've even got some 8-tracks here. Blue Oyster. Oh, Cheap Trick. Wow, Dream Police. Cool. That's a pretty cool little 8-track. I used to have, oh, here we go, Scorpions. Not really for sure what's on here. I was trying to find Here I Am, Rock You Like a Hurricane, but I don't guess that's on there. So if it is, I can't really tell. It's hard to read on there. The Kinks. And of course the Bee Gees, Staying Alive there. So that's kind of neat. Kansas. Dust in the Wind. Yeah, that's pretty cool little collection there. That Cheap Trick's about the coolest one. Oh, here we go. I didn't notice Glenn Campbell. Rhinestone Cowboy. Oh, here's a cool Beck's Mellow Gold. Oh, Extreme 2. Here we go. This is what I need right here. God, they were young. Step by step. Ooh, baby. Gonna get to you, girl. Or something like that. Step. Whoa. There you go. Was it got Party All Night? Party All the Time. Was that the song? I don't remember. Party something. I don't remember. Him and Rick James, I think it was. Oh. Oh no. Edit, edit, edit. Billy Joel. Some cool Billy Joel does a pretty good job most of the time. Let's see what else. They've got some pretty good little tapes here, cassette tapes. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Ooh. Ah, yeah, the Spin Doctors. I actually used to have this one. Let's see what else they got here. Ah, the same one. I was hoping they had a new one. Ooh, TLC, Waterfalls, Creep. Yeah, Waterfalls, cool. That was a good song. Yeah, don't go chasing waterfalls. Stick to the rivers and the lakes that you're used to. So, trying to see what else they got in here. Some pretty cool stuff. Got 2 New Kids on the Block. They're the same thing, but that's still kind of cool. Now they've got, ooh, oh my goodness, New Kids on the Block. Merry, Merry Christmas. Look at this. They're a little older. This is crazy. Pretty cool stuff here. I might have to come back to this place. They got some cool stuff. So, like I said, that'll probably be it for my video. Just showing you a few things at this cool looking kind of like thrift store. They even got some VHS down here. And like I said, if you see anything that I missed or whatever that might be out of print, kind of tell me or whatever. I might come back and check it out and maybe get it. But like I said, if you want to see some oddball videos and stuff like that, please check out the Ted ADDIBRAY experiment, and I'll kind of leave the link to that. It's just a bunch of oddball videos of me just doing stuff and talking about stuff, maybe some jokes and stuff like that. Just, you know, stuff that you usually don't put on a horror, that you usually don't put on like a horror channel. It'd just be off the wall stuff. So I'd appreciate it if anybody would subscribe to that. That'd be cool if you would. So I appreciate you watching the video. If you like this video, please subscribe if you haven't already. Until the next video, have a good one. See you guys, and please subscribe to the ADDIBRAY experiment. So see you guys, have a good one. Bye.